Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Thursday Throwdown, unlike what my title says on the screen. My name is Dr. Fish. I will be one of your casters for this evening, as well as the OP. And alongside me, I have Nice Jewish Owl. Hello, how are you doing?
We've got an exciting match here. Two of probably some of the best 4 seeds out there in Legacy. Although I don't know, 4 seed quality has been dramatically improving recently, but still 2 very strong 4 seeds, Diamond versus Boozosaurus.
Yeah, I would agree. So this is Legacy. This is cross conference. Diamond playing for Clownstone Academy and Boozosaurus playing for Standard THL Degenerates. If we look at classes, we have bands already. So Diamond's Demon Hunter is banned, and Boozosaurus's Rogue is banned. So looks like we have Druid, Rogue, and Shaman versus Druid, Hunter, Shaman.
Yeah, I think probably some of the stronger classes out there. A little surprised to see no Paladin, but really the what it seems to be right now is that almost any class is viable in a format like Legacy, where you can tailor the archetypes depending on what your opponent is bringing. So I think it's going to be interesting to see what these players decide on.
Mm-hmm.
I would be surprised to see anything that isn't sort of an aggressive either beast or taunt druid. But there's definitely a lot of flexibility in the hunter and the shaman from Booze and the shaman from Diamond.
Yeah, definitely. There's quite a few different archetypes that can be played out of the classes, and we do see Rogue being left up. So Diamond we'll see if Diamond is running a Thief Rogue where he'll be playing as with Maestra in his deck, or if he'll be playing a Poison Rogue or Quest Rogue potentially.
I would be surprised if it weren't Maestra here,
Yeah.
just because like Poison Rogue is just so completely horrible into both Druid and Hunter. And similarly, Quest Rogue is like just worse than Thief Rogue against all 3 of these classes. So I'd be very surprised if it weren't.
For sure. I'm just getting final confirmation if the players are ready to go. They were banned for quite a while, so don't want to keep them waiting too much longer. So I will give them the go ahead to play. And for those who are watching, Boozosaurus is going to be first to spectate. He'll be on the bottom of my screen, on the bottom of the screen, and Diamond will be on the top. So any thoughts on leads?
I think it is Conquest format, so lead isn't quite as important as in other series, but I think if I'm Diamond, I'd probably lead with the Rogue, just highest overall expected win rate. If I'm booze, it probably lead with the druid, maybe the shaman. I'm a little less confident there.
Malfurion versus Brucon! Are you ready to fight?
Let the snow fall upon my foes.
All right. So we do see the rogue from Diamond.
What do you mean? This is a shaman.
Yes, this is a shaman, but he has, I'm sure he has let Boozosaurus know that he is playing as rogue, which is which is the protocol for playing as rogue with Maestra, as Boozosaurus has queued his druid, which looks to be
I
aggro taunt.
can't seem to see Booze's hand, so I'm gonna rejoin.
Oh, okay.
But
Gotcha.
I saw double agent in Diamond's hand, which is something you like to see when you're playing as this rogue deck.
Agreed.
But this is a pretty good opening for the druid as well, getting down this Razormane Battle Guard. Interestingly, Booze is running Teacher's Pet. I know the card was seeing less play now because a lot of builds are opting for a Drekthar version instead. And also deciding to coin the Adorable Infestation is interesting to me. Because I don't know if there's many breakpoints that extra health changes. Because the minion's still dying to SI Extortion. It's still dying to Null. I would have maybe liked to coin it on the 2-3 instead, so that one didn't die to Extortion last turn.
Yeah, I agree. I think that making I understand the wanting to make that have more health, but like you said, the breakpoints. Now both of them died to Extortion. Obviously, not gonna see an Extortion here, but we're gonna see Diamond play second double agent here.
Yeah, and I mean even now, like if that were a 3-4, it trades a lot better into these 3-3s as opposed to having 2-3 health minions.
Yep.
But speaking of trading well into 3-3s, we have a Park Panther.
Yeah. That's a really nice card that should help Booze trade into 2 of these 3-3s using his face for one of the swings. He'll clear the board up really nicely here. So just to note, Diamond did pick up a card called Snowed In, which would allow him to kill a damaged minion and freeze the rest. But this is a really pretty clean pickup of Fell Rattler off of Reconnaissance.
Yeah, and that was a not very good beast off of Teacher's Pet.
Yeah, that was not.
Now there's the option to hero power instead of using this prize plunder, and I think I like the hero power more. Health is a resource. Druid doesn't have much burn, so you can use your face to tank a little, as opposed to wasting a prize plunder, which can be very valuable.
Yeah, and now we see Booze kind of going a bit all in on the board here. Playing composting, making a decent board. He does hold the Arbor up in hand. Diamond does seem to have some pretty decent ways to deal with this. I think Snowden's really nice.
Here, I think the question here is if we start with Prep Swindle or if we start with Prep Passage.
Yeah, or we could. Okay, yeah. Diamond's gonna offer for
starts for the Prep
Swindle.
Yeah, but these are the turns that the Thief Rogue often finds very awkward, just because you've kind of done that explosive start with your double agents. So now you're often just sort of like playing a bunch of mediocre 1-drops and like discovering okay minions and cards.
Yeah.
Because you haven't hit like the power swings you can get with scabs that we'll maybe see later on.
There's a pretty decent pickup with Oracle being drawn off of composting and Root of the Reef coming off the top with Teacher's Pet and Oracle.
I want to start by trading this 1/1 into one of these prize plunderers to see what we draw, but I think Oracle plus Druid is probably what we're going to end up doing this turn.
I would agree.
The Seed Lore be
Start
exalted.
with Druid and Arbor up.
Okay.
Interesting.
He is Booze is trying to just out widen, go pretty wide here.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen both plunderers,
Yeah,
so
definitely.
it's hard for the rogue to answer this.
Yeah,
This
it's not.
is
It doesn't seem
kind
too bad. The Wicked Stab could potentially get rid of this 3/4, and then it's not very difficult trades. But he's just gonna go for the Snowden here and freeze all the other minions, including his own. I guess yeah, it makes sense, and he could like step a Plunderer for later, but I don't think that's super necessary. He might just swing face here and
yeah,
boost
there's
his
no
turn.
real reason to use this step.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind the use of Snowden. I think it's sort of an awkward card because yeah, it does freeze our own minions and it doesn't really clear anything. I feel like I'd like this play more if we had a Scabs in hand right now, but I think we're playing to the out of Passage into Scabs next turn.
Yeah. Simon's gone through a decent chunk of his deck, so he's got 18 cards left, so okay, Null off the top is very nice, so we'll just drop the Null first and then go for Passage.
Play the Null, rip the Passage, hope to find Scabs.
Yeah.
Wand Thief is also pretty good. You know, there's so many cards in this rogue deck that generate additional cards that Passage is
Combustion's very
usually
helpful
not.
here.
Discounting the Extortion means we can't quite full clear.
Yeah, it's close.
Actually, can we full clear here?
I'm not 100% sure.
We can.
Wicked Stab can clear up the
I
3/4.
guess it's like we can stab the 3/4. We can SI Extortion one of the 4/3s. Then we can Combustion. But I guess we.
I think
don't need
I think
Combustion.
he'll play Swindle here. Yeah, the composting on there.
There's the full clear.
Oh, okay, yeah. Very nice by Diamond to find the Null. Oh, it's a Beast Druid.
Yeah. And being able to save this.
Oh, that's dirty, my.
Combustion.
Look at this play.
Yeah, Oracle Balloon.
Double Oracle with Frost Saber. That's
Double Oracle plus 3 Yetis.
plus
Okay.
3 Eddies for 0 mana. That's quite a hand.
But,
Realistically, I mean, Scabs is really nice here.
well, Scabs isn't even that
But
good,
Scabs
though,
isn't great because
they
then
still
he
cost
just
0.
then he just does
your
it all
opponent just
over.
responds with your opponent just responds with 6 Yetis instead.
Exactly. Yeah, that was a really big board swing by Booze.
Yeah, but so the rogue can clear.
Rogue can clear 2 of these.
We can clear more than if we use this combustion.
Oh yeah, if he uses like Wicked Stab and other things.
Yeah, I wanted to like Wicked Stab one of these and then Combustion it to get more.
He can. Yeah, he's gonna have to prep here. He's gonna prep out the Wicked Stab and then he's gonna Combustion.
This.
And then he'll kill off
there
one
was a
of the
better way to
Oracle,
do this.
and then he'll step the Smite for later. Yeah, I think there was, and I think that this was like kind of the best with what Diamond could do with where he was at that point.
Ooh, it's a 2-drop. It's a good draw. It's a 2 mana 4/6.
Yeah,
and then we play Arbor up.
Yeah, this is really tough for Diamond. This is gonna be tough for Diamond to kind of win from here.
Diamond's in a position of is the scabs off the top. If not, you probably lose. So we have to trade this to try and find scabs.
Yeah, he has a trade. He
There's
does
scabs.
find scabs off the top. Okay. Yep,
Yeah.
that's quite good.
And then we also hero power, play smite, and now our opponent's at 15. We have 14 on board. We're 1 off lethal next turn.
Yeah. That's that's ridiculous. Yeah, he can make a board, but realistically, ooh, pack mule.
Pack mule bug. Ooh, I'm so glad that this is still in the game.
Oh gosh. We get to see one of the mules. Yeah.
The top deck of the taunt is definitely huge here because otherwise Booze is in a very rough position of being dead to a lot of the possible draws from Diamond.
And we can't we can't see exactly what is being played right now or if the game has ended. So
well, I can it was Edwin and then Shadow Step on the Edwin into Secret Passage. I would have much rather seen the Secret Passage instead of the
oh, there is a lot of mules on the board.
Reconnaissance there. Swashbucklers, very, very good. This is, depending on what we draw here, this is lethal.
Oh my gosh, Swashbuckler.
We play the Cutlass.
Yeah, it's lethal.
We play the Cutlass, we play either Secret Passage or Wand Thief, then we trade Swashbuckler plus our weapon into one of the 2/3s. We can trade the 4/2s and the other 2/3s, and then hit our opponent for 22.
He can just trade face. Yeah, he can just trade face.
Yeah. That's considerably over lethal. I think just
he had lethal a while back. After he played the Swashbuckler, all he had to do was start attacking, and it would have been lethal. So yeah, that is a nice find by Diamond to take game 1.
Yeah, definitely showing the power of Thief Rogue.
Yeah, heavy hitting game though. For honestly, like it was looking good for Booze for quite a while. But then the one play like kind of changed it all around. The scabs into like scabs is such a swing. And the fact that it was even tough for Diamond to necessarily find the lethal after having a big Edwin play with Secret Passage. Like it just showed how much, like how good that deck is, but also like how that matchup is pretty close. It can be pretty close.
You know what they say. While we like Rogue's knack for getting out of sticky situations with targeted removal, Vanish allows them to effectively clear an entire board.
Yeah.
This negates one of their intended weaknesses, reduces our ability to design towards their strengths, and makes it much harder for players to strategize against a rogue.
Oh man, quoting it back at Blizzard themselves. I love it. Yeah, it's definitely super strong. And so this is actually Diamond Shaman.
Yes.
It looks like a Quest Shaman. Oh boy.
Quest Shaman. And
as if I don't know all the decks he's playing.
I see a cheaty Snowbolt. So this is some kind of freeze shaman for Booze, I assume. I believe the Quest Shaman is favored here. I'm not
sure. I have not played this matchup very often.
Yeah. I think with the hand that Booze has, I want to coin one of our 2-drops here. And I think I want to coin Cage Match, but I guess opting to not use the coin early. Yeah, I wanted to play the Cage Match.
I
assume
this is
running Gavel would have curved into Gavel this turn. But
yeah, I think you're right. I think that coining it on 1 was pretty good, especially with a Wand Maker in hand. And running Gavel, it could easily work there, because now we're just gonna get Wind Chill. Now the minion's gonna get Wind Chilled, so that there's no, or it's gonna get Serpent Shrine Portal.
Yeah, I like Serpent Shrine a lot more than Wind Chill.
Yeah,
and that's a
nice.
Good 3-drop.
That's a good 3-drop. Ooh, that could come in handy later. We'll see.
So
Not the best
now
right now, but
we're in a kind of awkward spot as Booze. We either can play Wand Maker and hope to get a good 1-cost spell, or we can
Mhm.
play Gavel and hope to hit a 50-50. It looks like we hit the 50-50, so we get to play Wand Maker.
oh, he
Or not
ended the
play Wand
turn.
Maker this
I
turn.
I wonder. I've done it before where like I accidentally like I don't check. I just hit my end turn button. Um, that does happen. All right, we got Windchill and Fair Spirits, two pretty solid
Those are
cards.
both cards that we run in our deck.
Yes,
So not complaining.
for sure. I think trading Overdraft is good here.
Yeah, then we can play the Zapper. We'll get a mana back. We can wind chill our own Zapper if we want the card. I don't mind wind chilling our own Zapper because it's probably getting traded into with this Gavel anyways.
Yeah,
So we're not
I
really
agree. I
losing
would
an
like to
attack.
see Diamond. I would like to see Diamond take a draw here.
But the flip side is if we don't wind chill, or if we do wind chill it, then our opponent might just not trade into it because they no longer have to.
Yeah, so let's see what other Ysera card he gets. He gets Laughing Sister.
Decent tempo option.
Yeah.
This turn, yeah.
Ooh, I do
Play that
want
Wand Maker.
I do want to note that there is a Wind Fury on top of the Battlegrounds Battlemaster in this deck. Who's opting to get that? Ooh, he hits the Fireheart. That's actually
Fireheart.
pretty nice.
Yeah, I know, at least if I remember correctly, Wind Fury was popular in a lot of wild versions of Freeze Shaman because it's like cheaper Battlemaster.
It was popular. It was also kind of popular in the standard list, and the reason, I mean, it's so good in wild because of Zentimo, so you can make three big Wind Furies essentially.
But
Yeah.
I know I saw people who is like, hey, wild players are running Wind Fury. That's in the core set, right?
Yes.
Should we be trying this in standard?
We were I think Wind Fury is still fine because
I
it is because generally
Overdraft
oh
here.
yeah
Because I want to bloom. I want to bloom and then play this Overdraft.
okay, we're gonna take Snowball Fight and we're gonna hope to kill off the 6/1. Oh,
Yikes.
okay, he got Torrent.
We didn't play a spell last turn, so this
Yes.
torrent isn't active. So I have to wait until next turn.
Okay,
Yeah, that was rough.
that was unfortunate.
I think Overdraft was a much better option.
Yeah. Now Diamond gets to actually complete the second part of his quest and push 6. So now Booze will be sitting at
12.
Well, sitting at 12 here.
Yeah, that's...
And there's a lot of taunts on the board that this deck isn't always the best at getting through, and the Torrent is going to have to target the 6/1 because of how much damage it can deal. Diamond has... Let's see if he has much more damage to hand. He does not have damage to face, but he does have charge calls that are sitting at 7. So I would say at 8 mana, I wouldn't mind seeing Diamond go... Okay, well, Booze is going to go for multicaster here. Sorry, I should be focusing on what Booze is doing.
Yeah, the multicaster here to draw a few cards, as one does. And we do have the option to coin Snowfall next turn, which is always what you love to do.
Yeah. I want to see Feral Spirits, and I want to see a charged call from Diamond here to get an 8. Oh, no, we can't, because he doesn't have the mana. But we're going to
overdraft charge card.
Overdraft
Charge call.
Yeah. 8 drops are extremely strong. He gets Roll Centurion.
I like
Devour.
Abominable.
I do like Abominable. I want to kill a minion.
Because, the punish for making these whiteboards is that Snowfall Guardian, and Abominable gives, like, a very real threat of if you play Snowfall and get kind of unlucky, then I steal those stats.
Yes, agreed.
But here's the Snowfall.
And the interesting thing here is that Diamond can guarantee it. He can play Awakens, and then just take it, and then just have it for free.
Or we can play multicaster and just see if we
True.
draw
Yeah, I think you're right. I am kind of greedy.
Charged call. It's probably Arcane Devourer.
Yeah, he took Devourer. I think.
But yeah, I don't mind just dropping the Awakens here. Try and
Okay.
keep the big minion.
I mean, there's so
'Cause it
many.
also,
I mean, there's so many taunts. I think we're gonna see Bolner with the freeze though, so there's gonna be more big minions. But yeah, Diamond has to look for Diamond is kind of board locked himself.
yeah, and that's sort of the concern is that like the way this
There's so many big
Shaman
minions
deck
though that the
often
Abominable can get
wins.
pretty big. It's just that now he can't. So now he's gonna Awakens and eat one. But
Well, and now
it's
we
but now
freeze
Diamond
the-
but now Diamond's yeah, now he has to freeze the 12-7. But he will draw first.
Yeah, but I think, I mean, Diamond knows. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
Lightning
he's
Bolt.
very close to lethal.
Diamond knows that he is very close to winning this game.
Yeah,
and is probably closer than Booze is, considering these minions are going to be frozen for another turn.
yeah.
Yeah, this is lethal.
Oh wow, he
Got the
found it.
overdraft.
That's
Threw
crazy.
Lightning Bolt, overdraft.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Quest Shaman is
It's
favored
pretty
in this
favored,
matchup
yeah.
to begin with, just because you can send this burn over the top. You also have the stall cards, so when your opponent makes big snowfalls, you just freeze them in response, and there's not much Shaman can do about that. Unlike the wild versions, we don't get to run a living dragon breath
Yeah, Living Dragon
to
Breath.
unfreeze our minions.
Yeah, it just rotated in Barons, so it's a card that unfortunately cannot be ran in in standard.
But yeah, the Quest Shaman just taking it there, getting that burn over the top. The early damage it was able to push some of those minions. And
Yeah,
now I believe Diamond is just left with his own druid.
that is correct. He is left with his Druid. We'll see which deck Booze wants to play. If he has a Quest Shaman, I wouldn't be surprised to maybe see Quest Shaman here.
Well, considering we just saw Freeze Shaman.
Oh yeah, he has Free Shaman. Yeah.
I
Well, I
think
wouldn't
there's
be.
some
Well, I wouldn't.
issues.
Yeah, I think. Oh gosh, he might have to go for the Druid here.
Yeah, the mirror might legitimately be the best matchup depending on what this hunter deck is.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just going to be a druid mirror. It looks like Diamond is opting for the more spell-based beast druid deck, whereas Booze is just going for a beast druid that's very reminiscent of the old aggro druid.
Yeah.
In this opening hand from Diamond, we can play Studies on 1 and Kennels on 2. Seems pretty decent.
Hmm.
From Booze, assuming this is similar to old aggro druid, I don't like the Bone Chewer Keep. Pride's Fury, because we play Kennels next turn, and then on turn 4 we have 2 minions with stealth. Rest of Pride's Fury.
Hmm.
Easy.
Yeah. So we got.
There's Guff.
Yeah. So turn 2 Kennel.
Yeah, here I want a Coin Oracle.
Yeah, I agree. I think
'cause
Coin Oracle is
Druid-
really strong here.
Yeah, Beast Druid has almost no answers for Coin Oracle. Just opts for the 2/3 instead.
Yeah. I mean, there is the answer here with just swinging face into there and then playing the 2 and swinging the 2/2 in, and then another 2/2 with stealth is spawned. So still contesting the squirrel. But here we're gonna see the Druid of the Oracle, and maybe we'll see coining of the Druid of the Reef.
Yeah, I don't think you ever play a naked Oracle. I definitely want to coin Druid of
Yeah.
the Reef here.
So is he making? Let's see if he makes 1/1s or taunts. Or 3/1s
I feel
or
like you have
taunts.
to go for the taunt just
Okay.
to protect your Oracle.
Yeah. Agreed. All right.
Now I think we Moonlit Guidance here because it makes Owl cheaper.
Mhm.
There's some really good hits, like I think Nature Studies,
I don't mind
Yeah.
nature studies at all. Yeah.
because it's 2 free spells.
Thorn growth is
Thorn
pretty
Growth,
good as
very
well.
good.
Yeah. And the other nature said he's drawn, so I don't think Owl's coming down this turn, but it's very close. Ooh,
It
takes captured a Cold Tooth Mine.
so Cold Tooth
Maybe he wants to draw.
a second owl, I believe.
It'd be Owl.
Or
It would be Owl or or you could go for a Balloon. Okay.
unsure about trading this 2-1 when I'd rather trade our 1-1.
He's gonna preserve health on it.
Yeah, I guess the prioritizing having 2 taunt bodies.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very good
That's
draw.
a very
If we
good
play
draw,
Oracle,
yeah.
Then, assuming Owl is the highest cost card, we then play Capture, draw Owl, and then we can play 4 Owls this turn. That lets us full
Yeah, I
clear.
wonder if he could draw a Matriarch potentially.
Oh, yeah. Well, then we still get 2 Matriarch.
Yeah, we get 2 Owls and then we get 2 Matriarchs as well. That's quite a swing for Diamond. And he can remove the Oracle as well now.
Yes, which very, very high priority, because otherwise we were going to see double Matriarch from the other side.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know, because does it copy 3 costs? It only copies 2 or lower.
Yeah, we would potentially see it.
Yeah.
But the 3-drop draw very clunky.
Mm-hmm. So let's see Booze set that to 1, and then remove off the other Matriarch. But Diamond should just... is this just lethal with Arbor up?
No, there's a taunt on board, and I don't think we have
True.
enough getting through.
Yeah, but I still think
I still
don't mind ripping that, though, honestly.
I don't know. I kind of wanted to Pride's Fury instead. It's
like
less power, less bodies, but
I guess
it makes our guys a lot more resilient. This is
Yeah,
still a very, very winning
this is still a
position,
super strong
to be
play.
fair.
Yeah. Oracle plus
even
Matriarch
with
is very
double
good,
time,
but Diamond can just trade. But Diamond just is able to trade into this essentially, and win on board. So Diamond sweeps.
Yeah, this is just lethal on board, and
Nice.
that's sweep for Diamond.
Yeah, that's a huge way.
Well done.
Definitely a huge sweep for Diamond, and a big big start for Clownstone Academy this week.
Yeah, I mean, I think definitely that last game showing the strength of the more spell-based Beast Druid builds, because it was like, oh wow, we're super behind on board. Then psych, we play double Owl, double Matriarch. GG. And we didn't get to see it, but the interaction with Oracle Balloon alongside Ibis is also a very, very important part of the deck, or very strong
I've done
part of
that.
the deck.
Yeah, I've done that. It's really cool. It keeps all of the buffs and everything it gets. It just transfers over to the other minion. And Diamond's agreed to an interview. Hello, Diamond.
Hello.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thanks for the carry this week already.
Hearthstone's fun right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, very, very well done. I think we saw the power of Scabs that first game.
I really like Rogue right now. And I was really surprised it was let through. I for sure thought it was gonna be banned, but nope.
I don't know. I feel like Fell Demon Hunter is like similar levels of awful for Foos there. So either
was
Demon
pick
Hunter or
your
Rogue
choice.
Band both
Yeah.
made sense. Yeah, I mean, overall, like Quest Shaman, Beef Rogue, and Beast Druid are all gonna really beat up on that Hunter and Druid.
Yeah. I was thinking like maybe you might do something different because of those classes. I guess we did that. I mean, that's the reason we never saw the Hunter, because it probably was Face Hunter. He's like, oh, this is not gonna have a good time.
I would have really liked to see a Quest Hunter here. I think that would have been a really good bring into your decks, but yeah, I'm guessing it wasn't there.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, overall well done. I know you were saying you really like Rogue right now. I know there's sort of recently, as people play more and more, there's been definitely a bit of dominance of Thief Rogue in the meta. Do you think there's going to be any balance changes to it in the near future? Do you think the meta's good as it is right now?
I think there might be some tuning. Like I've played a lot of Thief Rogue myself. I think Null early is like not a bit problematic with some matchups. Like you can't just run away with the game. But I think especially just Scabs probably needs a bit of a tweak. Like that card is even in my games today. It was like it bails you out, but maybe just needs to cost a bit more. We'll see. But I think yeah, that and Null. I think the other cards in the deck are like fair enough. And like yeah, I think that's it. Otherwise, I'm really happy with all the decks. Like, there's so many decks that people are trying, and because of Thief Rogue, like even like stuff like Ping Mage, people are trying to get through and beat the deck. So I'm like overall happy where things are.
It's definitely a bit of a breath of fresh air to have a meta where the really matters after coming from one where there was a lot of combo, a lot of OTK decks, but yeah, those early nulls and Jess being on ladder hitting you with the cloak scabs definitely
Yeah,
feels bad.
the poisoner.
The cloak dead.
Yeah, that's the one deck when I play against. I'm like, hey man, I know I'm playing the degen deck, but like, can I kill you please? Like, what are we doing here? But no,
Man, while he's
Yeah.
cloaking, I'll use this time to set up some taunts so I'm not
Yeah.
dead to the weapon.
exactly.
Oh no.
So I will ask a question from chat, and Barcy Tuna was wondering what you were jamming out to during your
Oh,
match.
yeah. So initially, I was listening to like remixes from like the Bleach OST, but then I
Nice.
was getting it kind of switched something else. So then this video is called Japanese rap when slaying enemies with your katana. That was what I was playing. But I have this like playlist of just a bunch of random songs that I just put on during my matches when I
Nice.
play Hearthstone. So that was the one that I was like
Nice.
jamming. It was like
Nice.
pretty nice.
Well, unfortunately, it wasn't Taylor Swift, Brushy. I'm very sorry to report that.
Ugh.
But
That's the hero soundtrack,
yeah.
along with Disney piano.
Oh, true, dude. Yeah. But of course, obviously, as your teammate, I'm very happy with the result. And it was fun to watch. It was fun to get to cast some good Hearthstone. And obviously, thank you to you and Boozosaurus for coming on and playing. There's no more matches, so it's gonna be wrapping up stream here.
Oh, nice. Yeah, major props to Booze. I, for some reason, forgot to I thought our match was on Thursday, and I told you that was Thursday. So like he came out from the gym. He's like, all right, I'll get my list and I'll be ready to go. So he shout outs to Booze
Yeah,
for
shout outs to Booze for that. Yeah, because obviously
compatible.
obviously he did have like a choice to push it back, which would have been perfectly fine.
Yeah, for sure. But
So
Booze is a nice guy, and I
Booze is
appreciate
great.
it. I got a little bit of high rolly there, like especially at the end where I was like, but yeah. I also like learned a bunch of stuff about the decks because I'll be honest, I've mainly played Rogue. So with the Druid deck, that was my first game on it. I was like, will Cold Tooth draw my high cost cards in deck,
Yes.
but then draw them as 0? And I was like, okay, this works how I think it will.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely something good to recognize, like, because
And then the Shaman too, where I was like, or just stuff with like freeze. I'm like, okay, don't attack with freeze so I can attack next turn in case. But I'm like, okay, this is
Yeah.
intentional.
So
And then just the Ysera one with the eating guy.
yeah,
That was the first one I missed. And that's why I emoted because I was like,
I
I
saw
should have done
that.
that instead.
I saw the emote. My first thought of play was like, wait, does he just like awakens this thing, kill off the Guardian? Because I mean, it makes like any other potential ones weaker, and he just has his one big minion. But
Yeah.
but
That's what I realized. I was like,
yeah.
oh, that was just a better play
Mhm.
afterwards.
I was very happy that you played both the charge calls there for 8. Because obviously 8's a very good a pretty good mana for charge call. So
Because I could have
really
gone
nice.
Alec here. I think he was at 6, so it's like Alec here for lethal, or I could have gone Grom and then Ysera to
Yes.
Awaken Grom for lethal. So
Yeah.
that's what I was looking for.
That was smart. Yeah.
Wow,
I saw the
can't
80.
get Grom because it's a different class,
Yeah.
but
The thought is there. Every
Yeah.
time I know that's a thing, but I'm just like
Right.
grum grum grum. It's like for a period of time when Vanish like rotated, I always would look for Vanish and never find it. I was like, oh, where's Vanish? And someone told me Vanish isn't the game anymore, dude. This is right when like Vanish like left for a bit. Like not now. I know Vanish isn't. Now it was Scab. Sorry, not Vanish. But yeah,
Yeah,
thanks for streaming the match and coming in,
thank you.
Owl, and Feast for operating. I really appreciate it.
No problem, man. Thanks for
Are
playing
there
on
any
stream.
where are the matches tomorrow
Oh,
and the rest of the week? Do you
I
know?
unfortunately don't know them.
Oh, unlucky.
I'm sure that Saku knows them. I can check to see if they're in the Friday night fights quickly. It's because they say that it's full. So I think there's Coles and Wild 9 at 9 p.m. for sure.
Okay.
But I'm not sure about the 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. match. But the last one is Coles versus Wild 9 in Legacy.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what matches are happening Saturday, but I can tell you there's a fantastic caster duo
There is.
Oh,
featuring yours truly alongside Derek America, better known as
Ooh.
Super
Yeah,
Chicken.
Super Chicken. It's that match is let me look up. It is McBanterface and Bruto.
wow, that's a really
That's
good
a
one.
good
So
match
we
too.
get the match that Tavern Talk was like, we got to get this match on stream. We
Yeah,
actually
that's
got
what
it.
I remember saying that. I was like, this should be on stream.
Yeah, and then they both actually wanted to be on stream, which is awesome.
That's good.
So we get to see some super high level Hearthstone there.
And you have some super high level casters.
Exactly.
Also me.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Unfortunately, I'll have to catch the VOD on that, but I know you guys will do great. And so tomorrow night, Friday night fight, Saku and Corden will be your op and casters, and that's gonna do it for Thursday Throwdown for tonight. Thank you everybody for watching, and we'll see you all tomorrow night. And have a fantastic evening. Stay safe, everybody.